Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel and welcome to second part to my last video that I uploaded yesterday. I understand a lot of people are going to think that I'm milking this topic for views, which is not true. Guys, I have to make this video. My feelings are hurt and they will not be helped until this video has been made. I want to flex on all of you guys. I bought some Supreme because quite frankly, you know, the channel did well last month. I made money off it, so I bought this Supreme t-shirt. I bought it in the wrong size, I'm actually a large, but it's fine guys. This is my Supreme t-shirt. Oh, my arms look kind of thin in it. Flex! Flex! I'm actually the biggest loser in life. I want to start off by saying, we need to put our serious headsets on, because this video is not a joke. I'm genuinely really angry right now, guys. Can you tell that I'm angry? Yeah. So pretty much I made yesterday's video and I wasn't planning at all to make a second part to it. I would literally just upload the video and I was like, it's just me talking about the past, it'll do fine. And honestly, these videos do so well in terms of views. So thinking about it now, there are going to be a lot more videos like this, but not about like girl problems, because believe it or not, I've only got 2 girl problems. And one of them, you know, is obviously getting resolved and I don't really want to make video after video on it, you know, my ex. And the other girl problem, like, is she a girl? Like, can't be mean, I need to stop. Okay, right, I'm making this video today just because I'm kind of angry at the response that yesterday's video got. Not by you guys, not by my fans, not by my friends. Yesterday's video I was kind of worried about uploading, not because I don't want to get criticism, not because I didn't think it would get views or anything, but just because I was actually worried about the girl I mentioned, Shannon, in the video, because I don't want to get too personal, but John is still her friend. But John actually told me that she's been a bit down recently since she blocked Papa Cameron. Correlation? I think so. I'm messing. Okay, I'm messing. But like, John was saying to me that she is kind of depressed. You know, they've not really been talking. She's down. And I was honestly thinking to myself, oh, should I even upload this video? Because I don't want her to be like really sad. I genuinely didn't want her to be sad. Like when I make my videos on people, believe it or not, I don't want to make them sad. That's not the intention of the video. The intention of that video was just to reflect on my mistakes. I expected her actually to somewhat appreciate the video because I wasn't even like horrible to her. I was just talking about things that I did to her and apologizing for them and making out like the things that I did in the past were wrong. Me and John, we watched the video together and he gave me the green flag. He was like, that's an alright video. I thought you were going to be meaner in it. And after that, I thought to myself, yeah, she'll be fine with the video. I was wrong and John was wrong because literally a whole family, no friends, you don't have any friends, a whole family came at Papa Cameron. And that is sad news because I am a very easy person to hurt. I'm a very easy person to hurt, especially when I only made 300 something pounds off YouTube last month. I'm a really easy target. I'm very insecure about my YouTube channel, very insecure about my videos. It's not like I think about them and know that they're acceptable. It's not like I'm confident with my own videos, guys. Why would you ever think that? And I honestly wasn't planning to make a second part to this video, but looking at some of the comments that her family left, I kind of have to defend myself because I understand that people are going to see the last video I made, the video on her, and they're going to see it in like maybe a couple of weeks. You know, it's already got 2K views in a day, which is immense. It really, really is. And I imagine that in a month, it'll have 4K views. So obviously a lot of people are going to watch it. And I don't want a lot of people to look at the comments and be like, oh, these comments are completely, like they're a contradiction to what Cameron's saying. They're saying that Cameron is an actual bad person and still is to this day. And that's not something I want to stand by. I don't want people just looking at comments made by biased family members of her just to flipping ruin my image. Like, that's not something I want to support. So today I thought to myself, why not just make a video responding to some of the comments that I got from her family. I want to mention that I don't care about this drama. I really don't. I've been spending 4 to 5 hours revising for my mocks and I make daily videos, you know? So to make a video on her, you know, it took 2 hours to make yesterday's video. It got more views than a normal reaction video, and I think it was more informative. I thought it was more interesting to watch anyway. So why would I not make it? Like, I know a lot of people are going to be quick to go, oh, you're just obsessed. You're salty that she blocked you. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but at the end of the day, I spent like an extra 30 minutes, hour making yesterday's video, which was fun to edit and fun to make, may I just mention, and it got more views. So am I really obsessed? Like, is that really my motive, do you think? It's not. Anyway, so let's look at some of the comments that I got from some of her family members. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any friends, which makes me feel bad for her. You know, I used to be a friend. Like, why can't she just unblock me and we can be friends? What the flip? Nah, I'm joking, okay? On a serious note, though, like, I don't mind her. I don't hate her. Literally, the video was me talking about things I did wrong. Like, that was the point of the video. I wanted people to watch that video and be like, wow, Cameron, you used to be a prick. That was the intention of the video, because I know to change as a person, to go from being a complete to being a normal person, to being someone who cares about people's emotions, someone who's developed, you need to reflect on the things you did wrong. And it was kind of like me admitting, you know, this was kind of like church. Okay, I was going up to the front and saying, yeah, I killed 10 people, but I've learned from it. That was me, okay, so shut up and don't criticize me. Thank you very much. I got a lot of nice comments, and I really do appreciate them. So one of the comments I have to respond to 100% is a comment by one of our family members, I believe, that reads this: yeah, all over you by her telling you to get off her, and you saying that sounds rapey, don't say that. So, right, the reason why I said false is because this happened once. One time this happened, okay? So this person's making out like, you know, she actively said this to me. Like, it happened multiple times. It happened once. And I'll tell you what happened with this situation. This person's saying that she wasn't all over me because when I was on her, Jesus Christ, that never happened, may I just mention. She said, she told me to get off. So this is the thing, right? This is literally the most pathetic story ever. But me and David were at B&Q, okay? And me and David, we have this argument. We want to know who's tallest. It's me, by the way. What a surprise. I'm a goddamn giant. Shut up. But, like, you know, I'm not even that tall thinking about it. But literally, we were standing in B&Q. I asked someone to take a picture of me. John took a picture of me and him standing next to each other. John was like, oh yeah, David's clearly taller. And I was like, are you daft? Obviously he's shorter. It wasn't even a big deal, but it was just a bit of a joke, you know. And he's shown taller, and I was like, thank you. So I went over to her and I gave her like a hug. So I literally gave her like a gentle hug, like a quick hug. And she just laughed and said, get off. Like, that was literally it. And I laughed saying, that sounds rapey, don't say that. That's literally what I said. Thing is, I didn't do that again. Okay, even in my screwed up mindset, even back then, I assumed that she didn't want me to hug her again. So guess what? I didn't until the end of the day where she offered to hug me. And that's the thing you've got to realise. It's not like it was one-sided at all. Like, this person's trying to debate with me saying that she was all over me. And I'm not saying that she was all over me just to improve my ego. I don't think it's an ego boost having someone that you're not attracted to all over you. How is that an ego boost? That's what I think, in my opinion. But she was all over me. It was very obvious to me just by, you know, how she would always reply to me almost instantly. She would always, like, I remember I would type, like, a conversation. I would start typing. Straight away, she would open the thing up. She would get angry if, like, I didn't reply to her. She got sad because I never talked to her one-to-one. She also, one time, I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't go to Chesterfield, whatever, 1 week. And she was like, why didn't you just come on your own? Like, clearly, she was all over me. And that's honestly a fact. That's what happened in the past. You know, I'm not trying to take pride out of that. But when you make it out like, you know, I literally, you know, harassed her, like, that's not fair. I said the Reeby thing as a joke because I know that, like, if you hear a girl, you know, go, get off me. She didn't say it like, get off me, stern. She was like, get off me. Like, she said it like that. It wasn't that big of a deal, okay? Looking back at it, it's cringy as hell and I regret doing it, you know? But that's the point of the video. The point of the video was me literally regretting all the things I did with her. How am I in the wrong? I just said false, and then they replied saying that you do no wrong in your life, you know, you don't think you ever do wrong, even though the whole video was me literally talking about what I did wrong and saying that I felt empathy for her. I literally said that I loathed myself because of how I treated women, how I treated 2 people in my life. I literally said I loathed myself. How is that me saying that I never do wrong? Jesus Christ. So why are you calling her lazy, ugly, and basically being schmitty about her? And if you can't see that you are still targeting her, then you're more of a moron than I thought. Oh no! Right, okay, here's the thing, right? She was lazy, that was a fact, okay? I don't get why that's an insult. If you do nothing with your life, and I'm talking about this situation truthfully, why would I not say she was lazy? And this is the thing that's crazy. If she didn't like to be called lazy, you know what she could do? You know what she could do? She could literally do something. She could revise. She could do a sport. She could literally do anything. She could get into a new hobby. And I said that she used to be lazy. I didn't even say that she is lazy to this day. I said that when I knew her, she was lazy. If she didn't like being called lazy, if she got so triggered by it, she clearly talked to this person. And this is the thing that probably happened. She probably saw the video, got triggered, and she was like, I'm gonna kill Cameron. I'm gonna get all my family members, not my friends, I don't have any, and I'm gonna get them all to roast Cameron and say that he is actually a sexual predator. And then everything's gonna be good and then I'm gonna be happy again. But literally at the end of the day, like, she was lazy, okay? And I didn't call her ugly in the damn video. I know for a fact because I did call her ugly and I cut it out. And I'm being mean now because she was clearly mean to me by getting all of her friends, family, to attack Mama Cameron. No one does that. Boo hoo hoo. You wouldn't know honesty if it hit you on the head and landed in the dent. Yeah, guys, I have a dent in my head. Can you guys see it? I do have a little bit of a dent in my hair, I guess. You know, when I had it really short, it was obvious. I don't even have a dent in my head, okay? I need a goddamn object, okay? I need something. Do I have a dent in my head, guys? Can you even see? You can't even see my head because it's goddamn black. I just got out of the shower, by the way. Do I have a dent in my head? I feel like a Nisia. Like, is there a dent there? I can't tell. I couldn't give less of a schmidt. Like, she has terrible acne. You think I care about a big dent in my head? What the flip? With the last conversation that I had with her, I didn't insult her looks. She insulted mine. And I think she did something worse. She insulted my YouTube channel. She said it was failing or dying. I don't remember. But, like, that's worse, I think. I honestly think that's worse. Because it's a passion. You know, YouTube is a passion. I think I called her out for having bad acne once. Get cream! Wow, that's so hard. How do I fix, you know, my dying passion? Oh, wait, I can't. Like, how's that fair? I don't get it. Obviously, I was wrong, though, to criticise her acne. But, like, I'm just saying that it's not like she was much better than me. And then someone replied saying, oh, don't get your mum to fight your own battles. Do you really think I'd get my mum to flipping defend myself? Are you joking me? Like, my mum's a lovely person. I love her. Do you think I care that much? Like, fam, like, this was so early. This was like 1 in the morning. I feel like they're the people who care more. They're up 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, watching my damn videos, leaving comments while I'm in bed asleep. Like, who's the one who cares so much at the end of the day? What? You really shouldn't have done that to her. I replied saying, I literally said I regretted how I was. You were just sitting in the office, which is a fact. I'm not saying in this video that I'm happy with how I treated her. I'm not at all. You say you regret how you were, but you made a 21-minute pity party woe is me Cameron video. Maybe you should change your channel name to woe is me Cameron, because you're always trying to make yourself out to be the victim, and the truth is the victims are the people you keep targeting. Guys, I've targeted a lot of people. I just want people to understand. The last video I made that was more serious and talking about my emotions was targeted on my behaviour towards my ex. And the video itself was talking about the whole year. It wasn't just talking about her, so I didn't really target her in the other one. So I've only targeted one person, I would say, because I feel like targeting is when you literally go, I'm talking about you and only you and how you acted. Targeting is not talking about how I acted towards someone or how the year went. Going through things that I did wrong to someone, how's that targeting? It's not. And yeah, I did target, you know, Shannon in this video. I'll stand by that. But it's not a flipping pity video. This video is not me trying to get pity. Believe it or not, I'm not that pathetic. I don't make YouTube videos to get people feeling sorry for me. Are you joking me? Like, I made this video specifically on this topic because 1, it was interesting, 2, it would get views, and 3, because it was funny to make and I knew people would find it entertaining. I'm sorry that I was sad in the video. Like, maybe it seemed like I was getting pity or trying to get pity because I was sad in the video. But believe it or not, like, when I talk about things as personal as anxiety and eating disorders, and me also talking about like things that actually went wrong in my life, believe it or not, I'm not going to be laughing. I'm not going to be smiling. Of course, some people are going to feel bad for me, but that's never my intention. My sole intention making videos like this is not to make people feel bad for me. All it is me reflecting on things that happened and trying to make a benefit out of my terrible behavior, i.e. by trying to make it better, by proving to people that I've changed as a person, because a lot of people don't think I'm a good person. Like, fans of me. Like, some people who watch my videos and find me funny, like, sometimes think to themselves, wow, Cameron, he might be a bit of a prick in real life, just by how he acts in his videos. I want to prove to them people that I used to be a prick, but right now, I think I'm fine. You know, I don't think I'm that bad. This is the last comment I'm going to read, and then I want to mention how, literally, I think one of her brothers messaged me on the old DMs. You're a little How? I watched your last post about your ex, and now you're trying to justify what you've done to the next girl. You need to grow up and get your head out your arse and realise you can't treat girls like Schmidt. You know when I said I loathe myself for how I treated these two girls? That's me thinking that I can treat them like Schmidt. What? What? I'm sorry, what the flip does that mean? This person's disabled. How have you changed your action? You've basically done the same thing to this girl, so nothing has changed. I truly hope you learn from your mistakes. This is the thing. I said I changed since she blocked me, which was back in October, I'm sure of it, or maybe September, I don't remember. I changed between that distance, and I get some people maybe think to themselves, Cameron, there's no way you changed that quickly. I think I've been blocked now for like 40 days. Before I was blocked, I was still really unsure mentally. I was actually suffering a lot mentally and trying to change, but I couldn't quite change because I still was kind of like not at the lowest point, and the breakup was kind of softer because I still was talking to a girl. I still was getting that female attention. It wasn't until I was alone, as it seemed, that I actually changed, because then I had to change because I realised I messed everything up. And I did change. I've changed a lot, genuinely speaking. I'm sorry that I can't prove that I've changed because obviously I won't talk to her again nor see her again. But like, why say that I've not changed? That's so stupid. Why would I make a video talking about everything I've done wrong if I was fine with that and didn't change? That doesn't make sense. Really, you treated a nice girl like crap. She's not a nice person. That's the thing. A lot of people are probably going to assume that she's like a really nice person. She did things wrong. She lied. Literally, my best friend David, okay? Like, David wanted to talk to her. He wanted to be really good friends with her and wanted to date her. He actually did. He had a crush on her. She was talking to Schmidt about David, saying that he was unfunny, not interesting. She didn't like him. That's what she was saying in a call between me, her, and one of my other friends, Connor. I don't think I've talked to him for a while. But like, she was talking about all that. I went over to David. I told him honestly. And then he asked Shannon if that's true, and Shannon's like, no, it's not true, Cameron's chatting Schmidt. So then lying again, but then literally a month later, she blocks him because she doesn't like him. Like, she's not that good. She's not a nice person. No nice person lies about being someone's friend. Like, that's so messed up. Like, genuinely it is. Obviously, I did a lot worse, but I don't want people to assume that she's really nice and I treated a nice person like crap. I treated someone who wasn't that nice like crap. That sounds better, right? And she cut you out of her life, which seems to be your problem. You obviously hit the fact that someone is in control. You know what? At the time when she blocked me, that was actually kind of true. I didn't like it how she had control over, like, whether or not I could talk to her. Like, I didn't like that. But I didn't think about it much. To be fair, I wasn't that interested in her, so I forgot about her anyway. But on a real note, though, like, I wasn't really angry. I got over it, like, really, really quickly. Like, it literally took an hour or so, and I was like, I don't fucking care. Now, I obviously don't care that she has control over whether or not I talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. If I was really that bothered, I'll just go to a goddamn house. Like, it's not that far away. You know, I'd literally go on the bus and talk to her there in person. But believe it or not, I don't want to do that. That's literally the last thing I'd want to do. I'd prefer to eat my own shit than do that. That's good. Life isn't all about getting what you want. You seem like a spoiled little boy to me who's not used to being told no. This is the thing. I've always been told no in my life. I've never been spoiled. I'm probably the least spoiled person you've ever heard of. That sounds so daft. No, literally, I never got pocket money when I was young. I buy everything myself. At school, I buy all my lunches from my own money. Okay, guys, I'm crazy, I know. I work for all my money. I never get pocket money. I didn't get that much money for Christmas, didn't get that much money for birthday, and that's fine. I still got money, so I'm still happy about that. But at the end of the day, I'm not spoiled. I'm not little. Call me little in real life. Okay, that's something I want to say. And like, seriously, like, I am used to being told no. I don't get this. Like, I know that what I did was wrong, and I'm not, like, happy of that. Like, I don't get it. And then lastly, a brother, I think, messaged me saying, well, Really? A dumbass video? You're such a bright light, aren't you? And the truth is, guys, I'm actually very intelligent. Not gonna lie, though, in terms of my A-levels, I'm doing really well. I'm gonna probably do really well in the mocks, hopefully really well in the real exams. But because I made a video talking about things that I did wrong, owning up to things I did wrong, making a video for good intentions to help other people, that makes me a dumbass. That's completely true. In summary, these people completely misunderstood the video. They have boring lives. They wanted drama to make themselves feel better about themselves. Let's all smash like and subscribe if we're new today. God bless.